So this is actually A7 robotic MIG power source. So in this is our A7 robotic MIG power source. So you can see here in the display it is synergic MIG welding process. So it is synergic, and here we are using MS material, and it has diameter is 1.2 mm diameter, and the shielding gas composition is argon plus CO2, argon 82% is plus 18% CO2. So how can we set the parameters in the channel? So step by step we are showing you how to set the parameters in the channels. So it is the display. So thing is that we can directly connect the A7 power source with a laptop, and advantage of this is that if the power source is at certain distance, it may be at certain height, then it's very difficult to go at that point again and again. So to make it easy and to control the parameters from the sitting position, so we can control directly by the connecting the laptop and power source. The laptop means it is Ethernet. The mode of communication is Ethernet here. So we can directly connect that Ethernet outlet with this LAN cable with the laptop. So directly we can control every parameters with the help of laptop in the sitting position. So how can we set the parameters in that? So we are showing this is a display, and here at the time of welding you can see the what is the amperage here, what is the wide feed speed, what is the arc voltage, what is welding voltage, what is the arc power. So everything we can see during the welding. So first we are going in the memory channel how to actually set the parameters. So all these channels are here. You can here see by scrolling down this total numbers of how many numbers of channels in this. It has total numbers of in A7 MIG power source. It is, you can see that total 200 numbers of channel here. So suppose we are selecting any new channel and we want to set some parameters for the particular welding application. Suppose we are selecting here 34th number of channel is empty here, so we are selecting here. So how can we set the parameters? So it is blinking. So for that, suppose you want to save with any name. Suppose the name is David. Okay, so this channel will be saved with the name of David, and in this channel first we will go here. So first we will select the which kind of material you want to going to do welding. So it is suppose MS material, so we selected MS, and what is the diameter of what is the wire material. So consumable wire material is also the MS, and we will select here the diameter. So diameter suppose 1.2, so we will select 1.2 mm diameter of wire consumable. And what is the shielding gas composition for this MS material? This is definitely 82% of argon, 18% of CO2. And what is the welding process you are going to use? So welding process, suppose we are going to use here is the pulse MIG welding. So welding program is selected here. So now we will select here the other parameters like here the wide feed speed, what should be the wide feed speed. So we are selecting here 6.4 meter per minute wide feed speed, and fine tuning suppose 1, and dynamics are setting here 2 for the hard ignition. And pulse current, what is the pulse current we will set as per the application, what is the need of the weld bead, what should be the actually the appearance of weld bead. So as per the requirement we will select here the pulse current percentage. Suppose I am setting here the 5% is pulse current. So now we will go here. Now we will set the hot start. If you want to set the hot start to get the higher current in the start, higher amperage in the start, so we will select here always on to put the particular hot start level. So suppose we are setting here 51% of hot start level, and we will put here the hot start time, up to which time the higher impedance will come. Suppose 1.3 second here we set. So after the crater fill, if you want to use the crater fill option to fill the crater at the end, so you will put always crater fill on. So what should be crater fill start level? Suppose we are setting here crater fill start level 65, crater fill end level is 38, and what should be crater fill time? So it is the crater fill time is 1.3 second here. So after setting all these things, that is the creep start to for the in the start of the arc to set for a smooth striking of the arc and harder striking of the. So as per your need, you can set here the creep start value, and you can set the percentage here. So we have set it here the 14%. Now touch sense ignition is, if you want to on the touch sense ignition for the that to a stable arc, to create the stable arc and to create the stable and a spatter free arc, and for the smooth ignition at high travel speed. So touch sense ignition we need to on, so we on that touch sense ignition. After that all these parameters set here, we set here, and now there is need to save the parameters. So now parameters get saved here. So after putting the saving options, after saving, so all these parameters get saved here in 34 channels. So this channel name is, number of this channel is 34, and it is saved with the name of particular person, it is David. So all these things definitely get saved. So it is very easy to save all these parameters. Once it gets saved, then again we can use these parameters, and here all these things as per our setting is here: crater fill on, hot start on, and what is the percentage of everything is as per our setting. So now we can go during the welding, we can see all these things, what is the output value of current, arc voltage, and arc power. So we can see here during at the time of welding. So in this there is a fun side, it is the logbook. So in the logbook you can see the history, so after the welding. So in the logbook, whatever the welding you have done here, so you can clearly see the everything at the at which date you did welding, and you can directly watch here. You can see here the particular, suppose in 2021 we have done the welding. So you can see here after clicking this channel, and directly you can see what was the parameters, and what was the parameters, what is the output we gotten here. So everything we can you can see here in the logbook. So in the logbook basically we can see the weld data history. So in the weld data history, on the particular date, if we will select here, so we can see the all the those parameters, what was the output after the welding here. Suppose we will select here, this is the 13666, it was on actually in 2nd February 2023. So when we select here, so after the selection you can see, so what was the parameters, what was duration. So first you can see here the what was duration, arc duration during the welding is account time was 4.977 second, and was wide feed speed was 4.9 meter per minute, and motor current is 3.5 amperes. Average current value is 191 amperes. Average voltage is 17.6 volt, and average power is 3.404 kilowatt. So here arc voltage is, average arc voltage is 16.9 voltage, and average arc power is 3.235. So all these things you can see here very easily, all weld data also. So thank you so much.